Well, you've been with 50 the whole time. Before he was signed, while you guys were working on mixtapes, Power of the Dollar, Get Rich or Die Trying, everything else like that, right? And you'd be in the studio with him a lot of these times.
Right.
Okay, so apparently LL Cool J, he was on Shannon Sharp, and he talked about the song Paradise. Right, which he did with A. Marie. And I guess 50 wrote the chorus?
Right.
Okay. Because, LL Cool J was talking about it and he was sort of speaking it in kind of in a mocking kind of manner. And then 50 actually responded. He said, "This was wild. When I saw LL say this, I felt like someone punched me in the stomach. I did this joint and 13 other joints. This is why I don't work with ninjas."
I mean, when I look at that, right, LL is a legend. I always bring him up because when you think about LL, you think about 3 different eras of hip hop, right? You think about the 80s, right? The 90s to the 2000s. So me being from Queens, I could, 50, he the big homie, he crazy, you know what I'm saying? He could do what he want to say. I'm not going to diss LL, you know what I'm saying? My whole thing with that is Paradise, that's one of my favorite records from Emery. I still play that in the car, you know what I'm saying? I still play that in the car till this day. Anne Marie is like one of my favorite artists. I remember she was on Columbia. That's when I remember when 50 wrote that hook. You know what I'm saying? I remember and I was like, damn, it's big as LL. LL was the nigga that was always in shape, marketable. I remember Fifth used to watch everything LL did. We loved him from I Need Love to Cars Drive By with the booming system. So I think with Fifth that he looked at it like, yo, LL, I fuck with you. It wasn't what you said, it's how you said it. You was just like, motherfucker ain't right for me, blah, blah, blah. It was like very, like, combative. And I think anybody could see that, even me, and it was like, damn, why LL do it like that? It's not like he saying that he wrote the whole song, he just wrote the hook. 50 is a real good hook writer. That's one of his, specialties. He wrote for Diddy before. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was Make This Money, Take This Money. One of them joints, one of them shits, his verse on that shit. So it was like, I know him for being an excellent songwriter and hook writer, and that's an excellent record. I just didn't know why LL came off like that. We all Queens, and yo, niggas look up to you, bro. Like, and that's the truth. You was the nigga that was marketable. You could do Mama Said Knock You Out, you could do I Need Love. I feel like in Queens, LL is one of the dudes that's underrated, but when he do shit like that, and then you moved on to the acting, like we giving you your flowers while you here, so I feel like maybe Fifth took that personal, like damn, like why motherfuckers getting combative with me and want to say some shit about me in the wrong way, and it's like, hey,